Welcome guys, this is week 3 of the qualification games for the ESL Mobile Opens. The ESL Mobile Opens is a North American tournament and currently it has over 20,000 prize pool, total prize pool. The tournament is powered and presented by AT&T, and this tournament is aiming to bring the Dota Underlords community for more, tournament games, esport games, and to support the community. The tournament matter is that this program is where everyone can be somebody to create opportunities for aspiring players, and the tournament registration is still open. It is open to the 2nd of February. Until then, you can still register, and I have links attached below for you guys to register for the tournament. There's no fees or anything. The only requirement is to play on mobile and to be on the North American region. Hey there, Hank. Good to see you, buddy. We're starting the first game of the tournament. Some really high-ranking players for this lobby, I have to say. So, one player is running a losing streak. You can see that he's going open forward, which I do like, because it actually really capitalizes the fact that no one is open forwarding, and you're getting really good economy. You're also getting really good free rolls and some tier 2 units. He also lost a little less. Usually by 2 rounds he lost 6 HP. He only lost 5 HP, so that means he faced someone like SwiftB, I think. Second to that, this many Lord players and really high rank Lord with Bounty Panda with rank, what is it, 24? It is 24, right? Yeah, sometimes I looks like 34. So, rank 24 over here, and a majority of the players are Lord. What that means is, this is going to be a very challenging game. And of course, there is one bot player because one of the players couldn't make it to the group stage. We're looking at 7 players, but by no means is this weaker, because the bot acts as a fodder that it just makes sure the game lasts long enough for a specific build to come in online. Some builds like the majors, some late game builds like the good stuff, or the troll warlord kind of builds will come online eventually. So, right into the third game, right into the third round, we'll look at items. So a lot of people are favoring Claymore. There's a few Kayas which favors majors, and the unit choices, I want to highlight the X. So the X as a tank is very powerful, especially with Stream Protector. Well, we're talking about this right before the stream. I really like X and Stream Protector, very powerful units. The heal, the slow, and the taunt is very good. And okay, says the Roman is such a nice announcer. Oh, I see. So thank you, Witcher, for the updates, buddy. Thank you so much for that. Actually changed the text. I was thinking of changing that, but I always forget. I start the stream too early to change that. So notice that he's keeping a bit of the Nyx Assassin for ability to go into maybe insects or maybe probably insects. And he's got the Sniper and Snapfire, so maybe he wants to go Scrappies. So he's on 10 gold already. Usually the players that make to 10 gold don't have a big bench, you can see here. We do see a bit of warriors, a few brutes, nothing too special. The bot's actually high rolling big time. Which is I've been forgetting as well. Glad you mentioned it. I was on my computer. Thank you so much, Winter. Really big help with your support, my friend. So happy that you're here. Thank you. So Winter helped me update a few of the stream information here. Something to be on the lookout for is for the players that's running a losing streak, likely they have more 2 stars than other player. And that makes him strong. You exchange 20 or 30% of your life for economy and losing streak. So here Timbersaw and Enchantress are 2-star. With the Shadow Shaman, he's got 3 2-stars. He's not going deeper into losing streak, so he wants to stop by putting down units like those. So if you compare to the highest tier unit, highest tier player here with 100 HP, he's only got 2 2-stars. So let's have a look at his Timbersaw. Malcolm made his fortune. In 5 rounds he made 20 gold and 3 2-stars. And he's back for a win streak. I like the adjustments, because sometimes you're free rolling into units that you don't need. You might as well stop it, protect HP, and start a win streak with the good things you find right now. Tusk is very powerful though. Tusk has got Kai. I'm not sure if the Kai works. It doesn't show Kai damages, it Tusk does physical damage, while the Kaya says ability damage. Oh, it's a iffy one. But Shadow Shaman is the counter for most strong single unit. Coming into it, round 6 very soon. We'll have a look at the items to pick up. So round 5, there's lots of tier 2 items to be found. One of the best one is still Midas. although Midas was nerfed, you know, for 5%, it is still very powerful. 1 in 4 chance of extra gold in the early game is very crucial. Yeah, ooh, unfortunately for a friend here, those are not the best choices. Even Lobby Mask, I don't feel like it's that big. Oh, he says, I hope to see you in tournament one day. Yes, definitely. I'd love to join some tournaments. I'd love to practice for builds and, you know, going further with it, for sure. But I don't mind to be a caster, though. I learned so much from the players and the tournament as well. So, to mind to speak up. Oh, gosh, that bot. That bot was going to show them the power of brownies. So, there's another Midas on the Chaos Knight on Swift Panda. One of the players we watched throughout the tournaments for the for the MSI tournament. That's right. We watched him in MSI tournament, and we also watched him in a bit of the ESL tournament. So, let's switch to him and look at the Chaos Knight. Yeah, Chaos Knight is one of the strongest tier 2 unit, and with any items like this, oh boy. If you saw the Chaos Knight killing the Nyx, he didn't pop into gold coins. If he did, that means he got extra gold. Likely a Legion Chaos Knight build. Oh, it's flexible. So, our friend SwiftB got a Vanguard. So something to note is a Vanguard with Axe is one of the best combination for tank, while the Pike, Stormhawk Pike with Sniper with Deadeye is one of the best combinations for damage, because this grows indefinitely. Lastly, the Stormhawk Cloak onto Brownies can work, and it quadruplifies what is already strong, and gives the Brownies a quicker spike. Once the Brownie have over 1000 HP with 4 Brownies, that's when they really shine. I don't often do this, but I see Delibot, I see Brownies, I watch him. Go bot, I'm rooting for the bot. No, I'm joking. Yeah, teammates are very well positioned. And fortunately, the teammates got the Scrappy armor. That means this teammate is a mini god, a demigod. Oh, Train Protector. Killing the Nyx, yeah. Yeah, the teammates also got there. With armor and, you know, the whole Scrappy region, very strong. Hey there, Ammo. Welcome, buddy. Thank you for joining me. Morning from Malaysia. Welcome, welcome. And love from Australia, buddy. Someone to be on the lookout for is Pretty Panda as well. So we spoke about the potential for Cloak, and Tusk is definitely one of the units that can use Cloak. Tusk has a very low CD punch with 3.5 times the damage of his base damage. That means it hits for 350. So if it hits for 350 every 4 seconds, it's a guaranteed crit. He also stuns them for 1 second and slows them for 2 seconds. So this is a very strong ability. Once Tusk have warriors like this, and savages, oh boy. And warlocks, this is a, look, 5-man team with 5 alliance. Party Panda definitely knows what's up. But he's facing Axe with Vanguard. that stops all potentials. Axe with Vanguard literally takes no damage for many seconds. Like, look at this guy. His entire team went for Axe and, wow, they killed Axe. The Train Protector got it. So, yes, he's facing SwiftB. I think SwiftB had a few losing streak to be able to find this many tier 2 stars. So let's have a look at SwiftB. Oh, where's SwiftB? Yes, SwiftB had 4 losing streak. And in comparison, Party Panda had 3 losses. So SwiftB actually found all units to 2-star here with the Druids. He's got a troll ready. He's just waiting for Witch Doctor now for the 4 trolls. I secretly root for the bot. I want the bot to become a strong brownie, because he can't go wrong with brownies. If he replaces Io with Storm Druid, that would be perfect. So, we didn't see how strong Tusk and this combination is. Let's watch it again in a different team. But this team's got Axe too, and double Chaos Knight. Oh gosh. I'm sorry, Potty Panda. Casted's curse, right? He is quite strong, but I don't think he's number 1 in the composition right now. His units are definitely nice though. Warriors and Scaled right at the moment is very strong. You notice here he's still winning a little bit on the initial phase, but the Chaos Knight really prevails. Each time it's down, they get double damage, and it's every 5 seconds. That thing's insane, right? Like the person said, imagine if bot won in the match. Oh, it's a small potential the bot might win, because with the brownies, it's a brainless build. If he gets 2-star Beastmaster again, that's really strong. No, I want to see what he picks. He picked the Doom, the support Druid. I like support Druid. very decent. I want to see how the Inthor NS6 works, because I know how it works, but I want to see how well she interacts with the team. What I tend to find is support NS6 is oftenly countered by assassins and units that goes for the backline, because the majority of units will be going for the front line, and she throws a backline unit like, you know, an Nyx assassin or Sand King, you just don't get to kill it. But later in game, it's very good. Look at his position. Axe is like, come at me. This Axe is like, sure bro. This will be a good fight. But notice this Axe is tanking fully, while this Axe is only tanking a few. Oh, I want to see the Chaos Knight damage. It's gonna skyrocket. Damn, that Chaos Knight. Oh, Inthor. But you see, Inthor is not strong enough. If NS6 had a golem here, this NS6 will be dead. Those NS6 had the Inthor, the other NS6 got the Dazzle here. So it becomes a one-sided fight. One thing I'm not sure if people know about it is that in Thor NS6 that comes with a unit, this unit will do player damage. So here this Dazzle will do 2 damage to the enemy, 2 extra damage. So here our friend Swiftbeat lost 8 HP while Swift Panda actually completed his win streak. Now he's 1 away. So, ooh, a cloak. Desolate is not bad, but cloak on this Chaos Knight, it can be a gorgeous pickup. I wouldn't look around. I'll probably pick the cloak. Yeah, he's got Chaos Knight with 22 kills. Oh gosh. Swift Panda, my main. Turning Chaos Knight into a brownie here. Yep, just that. He just had almost, you know, a tier 5 item worth of HP. A tier 5 item don't even give you that much HP, right? So it's 1,100. And this is gonna go further. Oh boy. Yes, indeed. Very fun play with Swift Panda. And look at this task, just because it's a valuable unit, he keeps him. And once he fused both Chaos Knight, the kill actually stacks up together. This is a 3.3k Chaos Knight with that much HP. The Broodmother does counter them a little bit because of this slow, but she disappeared. Dust punched her to Oblivion. Yeah, Swift Panda is definitely here for top 3, I have to say. He's got the lead, commanding lead, and he's going for something that's solid in the mid game. That means he definitely secures the late game positioning. Let's have a look at the choices of builds here. Expert is going for Assassins. I think it's okay, and if no one else runs for Assassins, oh gosh, this one. HTPG is going for Assassins as well with Dragons, with Dragon Knight. So if both are contesting, he's in a little trouble because they haven't found enough 2-stars yet. As for the bots, he is 16. Let's have a look at this bot. Not the best positioning for the bot though. But hey, we can't complain, right? It's a bot. The bot's close.
I should have seen that coming.
And Assassins. Assassins did well against the bot, of course. They killed the backline. Now the front line might not do enough damage. There you go. Don't bully the bot. It's okay. We do have a 4 Savages coming, which is already matured. Might go into 4 Warlocks. So, right now the top players, one's an Assassin, one's a Knight with double Chaos Knight, one's a Scrappy with almost 4 Scrappy to come. I do want to see the Sniper with the Pike. The Pike went to Nyx Assassin. Let's have a look here. Where is Expert? He's over here. Nyx has 2 kills, oh gosh. That moment when the highest kill count on your team is 2, you're like, take that 3-6 damage. He's like, I should have picked Claymore for 33 damage. So, he is facing, a Nitro. That thing's pretty tanky. Nyx did a good stun here. If Dazzle heals again, it's pretty high damage here. The Dazzle heal on enemy, there you go. This is how high the damage is. It's a little insane. But of course, the damage also is a little exaggerated because it's insects that was killed by the Dazzle, which actually counted for damage. Something to keep in mind, sometimes players spend under 30 because they anticipate the next round they will earn at least 10 or 11 gold. So you can still do that and keep your full economy. Who shall we be on the lookout for? Let's go for Savage. Ooh, 2-star Alchemist is pretty good. Both a tank and also a very good unit that reduce armor. So with Expert Gaming here, he's going for the branches for assassins, but right now he needs to get the 6 assassins in. I think once he get a Masterman and a Slag, that might change everything. Because his 2 stacks ready, he's missing 1. So with Lone Druid and any of the Savage, attack speed would be great here. So having attack speed means you just get attack so much faster. The bear is also a Savage, so it will gain additional damage as it fight in the fight, which is insane already with 270 damage. As units here, Broodmother does 60, right? It's actually tickling. So, Hada Decisive, no Ruterra. Yes, Ruterra will be coming. After the tournament, we'll play a game of 2 with Underlords, then we'll play some Ruterra. I plan to make a super buff deck today. We're going to try that out. So definitely stay tuned. In about 2 to 3 hours, we'll have Ruterra. Thank you for coming over, buddy. Oh, the Warlocks prevailed. Look at the healing. Enchantress 2.5k, and yeah, the healing out-healed the enemy with the Shadowfiend. One of the best healers with Warlocks. He also gave him the Kaya. Thank you so much, Decisive. Thank you, thank you. So one thing to note is, yes, Brian was talking about the Knights going for Heartless and also Healer Knights. Let's have a look at friend Swift Panda. Going for Healer Knights means you do want NS6 to heal, but unfortunately he got NS6 with End of Medicine, so she doesn't heal. The only healers are the, the 3 healer base healers. Sometimes the Doom can work here as well because the Doom does heal himself. Hey there, McDuffdale, welcome buddy. Thank you for joining me. Oof, what a fight. Daddy bot. This bot, oh gosh. This bot is making Swift Panda run for his money. Go bot. Hey, is this the first game that the bot wins against ranked players? No way. Bot's on 21 HP, but it took 17 HP off Swift Panda. Bot's like, hey guys, I'm the equalizer, let me help you out. This is why I said the bot is really strong. It's level 8 with double brownies, and the kill count is stacking up. The moment the bot gets the gets Bristle back, it's another power spike. The bot's making the player getting scared now. The Lifter says, Matt, I haven't seen streaming this stream this game was that. Oh no, I have been streaming a little bit, but because the change of streaming timings, you might not see me at the regular timings, and I have mainly been focused on fun builds actually. And we did play, lots of ranked games as well, but majority fun build was really working out for me. So we tried the Brownie Mages, we tried the Humans, we tried the 6 Heartless, a lot of fun builds. What our friend Swift Panda really needs is to be level 8 and to roll into a 3-star Chaos Knight. Oh, that Chaos Knight with 36 kills, oh boy. And the 6 was not protected here, unfortunately. And now his backline is slightly in trouble. But the Chaos Knight frontline is no joke. One shot, one kill. Bang. That turned into gold as well. Got Chaos Knight. But yeah, you do notice that you're like, hey, is this Swift Panda winning? Yes, he was winning initially, but now he's losing HP because other builds has matured. People have spent very deep to mature the build, and they're finding right items like Battlefield Ember, they're finding better items, and also the majority of Swift Panda's resource is still in gold, and he'll be level 8 soon, I believe. Well, actually, no, he's not that close. But the majority of his resource will come into another power spike once you get a level 8 with a bunch of 2 stars. So there's always a power curve you go up and down. It's hard to make a perfect transition with Knights. Usually with Warriors, it's possible to continue your transition with better Warriors as you find them. Let's have a look at Lot. Good. He is having the Scrappies. Oh, there's another Scrappy with Belgium with Scrappy Hunters. This is a Scrappy Dragon. Actually, he doesn't even have dragons. Scrappy Winter, we'll call it. That Momo enemy have the Scrappy Assassins. Oh boy. Scrappy Assassin wins, by the way. Simply because the Scrappy Assassin go for the backline, I reckon. And the Scrappy Assassin does have enough magical damage to go through, I reckon. Yeah, there you go. Scrappy Assassin prevailed. Because the Scrappy Winter and Insect is too passive. You might explode and kill one, but that's all. I killed 2. Hey, got me run. So Swiftby did find the chores. Holy moly, he found the he found the golden piece of the chores. So this is when you know you're gonna have a good game to come, because with a chore and a chore on the bench, if you roll into another chore, especially when people don't have many of the units here, you're in a really good spot. He's going for 4 nice chores, and yeah, he doesn't need the healers. He also got a necro, which if he levels up here, he needs 35 gold. I think leveling up would be the best bet for him. He needs to stabilize, he needs to get to level 9, higher rates for Troll Warlord, higher rates for Necro, find the Abaddon, find the Laundred, and he's perfect. I think right now it's not worth it to switch out Laundred for Necro, because, you know, it's a 2-star Laundred. And also it's a great tank. Necro itself doesn't provide that much, but the healer and the hardness is pretty good for level 9. He's definitely waiting for that. That's sniper though. Only a 1-star. Oh, he got a free Blastseeker. Blastseeker goes ham. The Blastseeker can't kill the sniper. Oh, it's a Deadeye Blastseeker, by the way. Because the Blastseeker had the Alliance of Deadeye when he was killed, it revives the Deadeye even though Swiftby does not have a Deadeye. Very interesting mechanics. Close to round 20, you start to see a big disparity between HP. So the top 2 players usually are pretty healthy, sometimes in the green, sometimes in the yellow. So here top 3 are 44 to 67. And down to the bottom, you see 12 to 32, which is very close. So it's in anyone's game, and both. Like, if this bot here keeps the... Oh gosh, he's not keeping anything. What is he doing? But you can't have all that, you know. You're like way too many units on board. What? Is this letting God take the fates? It's really... What's this bot doing? I don't understand. Just sell the IOs. Oh gosh, Spot. You have one job. He got broken alliance for both. Of course, if this bot was a human, I'll be rooting for him. Yeah, bot's gone. That moment he has got 12 units on the bot. The bot's like, I can make it. Who programmed those AIs, right? That bot's gone. The bot did do enough damage to other players though, I have to say. Let's look at the Scrappy Hunter. Belgrim also ran losing streak at the start. So now what Belgrim has is he's got Hunter, Scrappy, Deadeye with the Inventors. Oh, he's got a Medusa too. I don't think I need the Zenking. The Insects is actually... Nah, he probably needs the Zenking right here. He probably needs the Zenking. Because those two are optional. He does want the Deadeye with Yarrow. Oh, he's far away. Let's have a look at Zeros. Oh! Oh! Hey, Caster's Blessing! Die shall be blessed by Matt. Yeah, I was gonna say, he doesn't need the Terrorblade. You can use Terrorblade for Medusa later. This Timbersaw, oh boy, it's a tanky little fella. 5.850. 5.850. I think my calculation is right. Oh. It's whether the assassin can kill the backline here. Yeah, 5.850. They can't kill the backline because everyone's got scrappy armor. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Who is this? This is HTPG. It's gonna hurt the assassin. Oh boy. And Timbersaw is a godly tank. Oh, it doesn't hurt that much. I think it took about 14 HP. So those two are really contesting for top 3 at least. Maybe even top 2 here with a fan of Scrappy. Oh, friend, Teleport didn't make it to round 20. It was close, but it was not very smart. Nearly better AI, right? Let's look at Swiftbender. He made it level 9. Oh, not Swiftbender, Swiftbee. Both those. Yeah, Swiftbender and Swiftbee. He got Venomir. Lovely, lovely. Venomir is one of the really nice pickup for the team. It gives the entire team a warrior alliance if you think about it. The 5 arm is close to a warrior alliance in the old 3 warriors. Damage buff, lifesteal buff. It gives everything. Need to roll. Need to roll one more. Because if he rolls one more, he can find Chaos Knight and Abaddon. But the downside is if you have Troll Warlord and Laundred, he has to lock. With 22 HP, I think he can afford to be a little greedy here. Well, not the highest HP though. Pretty decent positioning. And decent choice of, items. He just needs 2 more rounds to find his wins, then he should stabilize. Not having the 2-star knights is what pains him. Found the kill. He killed the... Oh, that's good. If he kills the Terrorblade, a big source of the enemy damage is gone, while his Troll is going ham still. Oh, if he gets this one, holy moly, if he gets this one. Oh, it's GG, he got it! Holy moly! This is the Timbersaw with 5.8k HP. Oh, 4.8. Hey, what happened? He didn't use the cloak here. But it's over. Enemy won't stand a chance against 3-star Timbersaw. Oh, he did a massive damage to Belgrim. Maybe 20 here. Actually, no, it's an image Belgrim. Oh, lucky Belgrim. Very lucky for him. He defeated Lord Good while his image would have been kind of destroyed. Oh. See? Matt gives you blessings, guys. The blessings from Matt. There you go. He might lock for the Necro too. Perfect. He locked for the Necro. He found 2 big pickup. The Chaos Knight. Oh, spell damage. Chaos Knight does decent spell damage, by the way. A Troll Warlord is so big. Now he just needs the solid front line for the Troll to do damage. And this is a very solid mid-game build.
We're gonna have to work for this one.
Positioning. The positioning for Assassins. Okay, that looks alright for the positioning. Alchemist died in a blink of an eye, by the way. Yeah, Expert Enemy is in big trouble. I don't think he makes it, unfortunately. He's only on 7%. He did stay on level 8 to roll though. Oh boy. This is when the Knight strikes up. Because majority of Assassins can't kill things fast, and then, vice versa, the enemy can kill them fast. Because of Knights are so durable, and the heals and that, the Assassins are really punished there. They're very squishy. Into the top 5 now. And any major item pickup, we have a Moonshot, we have a Battle Free Terrorblade, which does not cleave AoE with range attack. We have a Cloak Lom Druid. We have the Bristlebag with the whole Savage team. 2-star Lom Druid fan. Hey, Swiftly. Oh boy. Matt's been giving him blessings. Let's look at this Sven. So, Swiftland that is here is going for Knights. He went to level 9 quickly. The good thing about level 9 is that you get more allies. The bad thing is he's not rolling for a lot of things. He shouldn't be going for more Trolls, I reckon. Too late for the 4 Trolls. Especially seeing someone with Oh, this is Swift B. We want to see Swift B, so this is a good show to see who is stronger. The Trolls or the Knights? Oh, that Laundry might help. Oh my gosh, she also got a Chaos Knight. And that Troll and the Chaos Knight will stabilize here, I reckon. Laundry tanks up here. That Troll's not dying. Damn. The damage wise is pretty even here, right? You look at this Troll's damage. He can't stop the Troll. One bash Troll, one bash. The Troll also mini bashes, by the way. Damn, look at that Troll. So the Troll did 16k damage, while his team, the highest was 5k. Let's look at the healing. The Troll Warlord healed himself for 2.3k. He healed himself for more than his health probably. That Troll's pretty tanky. The Troll Warlord has 3k HP. Oh, game's getting closer. The top few players are kind of getting settled back. And now we're looking at 4% to 28%. Players do want to be top 4 to gain the, progress to the next stage. And if that's the case, this will be pretty big. Each game you want to be top 4. Assassins versus the Trolls. We saw how that happens last time. Ooh. Need to stop changing the angle, right? Apologize for changing the angle, guys. This is a bad angle. Here you go. We follow the Troll, and as long as he's protected, he pretty much one-shots things. Like in a few seconds, they're gone. Damn, this is the assassin that fell to him. 20, 22, one-shotted. Sometimes you're on 20, you're not safe. And that's actually really scary. So Belgium versus Pretty Panda. Pretty Panda actually lost 10 here. So what we're left with is 4 Trolls, 4 Knights, 6 Knights with the Trolls and Dragons in combination, 6 Scrappies with Medusa 2-star, and lastly we're left with the Savages. The Savages, well, they have... Oof. Hey, this Vandal should take the cloak here. Venom has 30 kills, Longed only have 12. Longed clock doesn't do much. Yeah, Venom should definitely take the clock here. Let's look at the Savage player. Pretty balanced, and it's more tailored for mid game. He will be losing out here. Let's have a look if that's the case. 6 Knights is like War of Steel here. Dragon Knight? Yeah, 6 Knights like War of Steel. Unless you have a Troller that focuses 1 down, it's actually a little harder to defeat the 6 Knights. Oh, we found the poor Sand King. It's only a 1-star Sand King though. Hey, he's breaking the Knight. And Belgium is eliminated. So, Belgium had the Scrappies. Top 4 is not bad, but could definitely done better. Especially with a single Scrappy here. Here, Swift lost, and Pretty Penda's on 4-5, and lastly, Swift B, who had so much trouble early game, is making it big. Why is that? It's compared to the 3 teams, Swift B have the highest unit ratio of higher tier units. Now, Bruno says why so many Knights is that although the Dragon Knight was nerfed, Swift B is not using Dragon Knight, and the fact the Knights gives a good transitional phrase. I don't even know why I'm saying that, but the Knight's transitional phrase comes from the Shadow Shaman and Energy Druid, and also the power of the Trolls early. After that, you can get the mid game with Chaos Knight and a few Knights to stabilize. In the late game, it has to be the Troll Warlord. I think it just happened to be 2 Knights were very popular, and they happened to work. Next round of the game, we might not see that many Knights, we might only see 1 Knight. But because people did win with Knights this time, likely people are going to pick Knights next time. You know, just the way things works. This Troll though. Miles Mendo's Troll for Swift B was a godsend. I remember last time we watched Swift B, he got a 3-star Broodmother. Someone's really lucky here, isn't he? So, Swift B defeated Pretty Panda, likely he defeated Swift Panda as well.
Well played.
Oh, well played, look at that damage. Oh boy, 27. Very convincing victory. Swift B single-handedly defeated all, like 3 of the top 5 players. So, very well played, and what we can take from this game is, oh boy, itemization is very big. Especially a right item, like a mask for the Troll Warlord, is an insane combo for the late game. And if you do build for the late game, it does take a little luck. I think Swift B was not very lucky with Abaddon, Chaos and a few things at the start. He had to roll for them. But his choice of leveling up was correct. He didn't roll at level 8, he rolled at level 9 for the higher rates. And he found Troll Warlord, Longed and Necro because of that. Well played by him, and let's stay tuned for game 2.